All right, guys.
I'm going to grab a bite to eat.
All right, guys. We're going to start this match right now between Luis Lopez and Alan Heinen. Alan getting 2 games against Luis. And I got to tell you, I don't know if this is an evenly matched game right here. I would be favoring Alan at this point. Alan, who, you know, last year was not playing as well as he's doing this year. And for those in the chat room wondering, we are going to be playing Bo Runnigan's match against Wayne Pullen right after this match. Okay, so stand by, folks. One ball goes down. Needs a shot on the 2. It's not moving far enough. Barbara Lee still over there playing Oscar Dominguez. Ball in hand for Luis. Well, I think he floated over a little too much for the 3 ball. So I would imagine Luis will be playing a safety right now. Or not. He rode the 9. Ooh, 3 ball wipes its feet, and I'm telling you, Alan could run this out. He's had a little time on this table now. Of course, he turned me into a liar. Luis is stealing this back from Alan, who had a perfect opportunity to run this out. Immediately gets Luis on the board. And that's going to make it 2-1. Alan getting 2 games from the gate here in a race to 6 during this handicap format tournament. The Big Deal, brought to you by New World Billiards. The 2nd annual Big Deal, $25 buy-in, just for $2,500 added prize fund. That is a bargain. Payouts for this event should be first place $1,000, second will be $550, third $450, fourth $250, fifth place $165, and sixth place as well. Seventh and eighth will get $110. Ninth through 12th, $75. 13th through 16th, $50. We are streaming from Hard Times Billiards in SoCal, Bellflower, California. The home of champions. Oh, nice masse shot, and Alan takes down the 4-ball, gets a shot on the 1. And now this is Alan's second chance to make himself known here on POV Pool. Fairly easy layout here. And he turned me into a liar again. Unbelievable. Almost found Kojak in the subway there. He got a piece of the 3. Rex in the chat room saying Luis is not a one-pocket player. Well, I spoke to him the other day. He says he does play one pocket. I've known him for like 5 years, and I just found that out like 2 days ago. It's funny that you even mentioned that. A little back and forth action going on here. loser of this match will take 4th place. Hot seat match coming up right after this between Bo Runningen and Wayne Pullen. Just let you guys know, if you're joining us, just joining us, I want to remind you guys that POV Pool turned 1 year old today. No, Cyrex, I think he just banked that 3-ball a little too hard. That's right, folks. The first stream that I streamed was this time last year. It was The Big Deal #1. That's right. You're watching The Big Deal #2. So we're gonna be rounding off this year with a big blowout tournament, the end of the world Mayan 10-ball tournament of the Mayans. But it ain't the end of me. Well, that was a great shot. I'm sorry. That's you know what? It's a tough shot. He's mad at himself. That's right, folks. If the world does end during my tournament, I will be streaming it. So. We'll see like ceiling panels fall from up high onto the tables and fluorescent lighting breaking everywhere. It'll be fun. Pool players' heads blowing up. Although we already see that every day, don't we? We have like jackals coming from out of the ground. UFOs flying everywhere, shooting rays, death rays at all the ant-like citizens. It'll be fun. And it's only $9.95 to watch. Come on, the end of the world can't be a free event. Actually, the loser of this match is 6th place. The players we have left in this event are Bo Runningen, Wayne Pullen, these two guys, Alan Heinen and Luis Lopez. And I'm trying to figure out who our 5th player is. Is it Melissa Herndon? Oh, Melissa Herndon is playing Patrick Kim right now. Okay, I unfortunately forgot that they're still in this. Scratch on the break. Why is it always the last ball that moves that really screws things up after the break? You guys ever notice that? Uh-oh. Ball in hand. on, Luis. Just pretend you're playing Bo Runningen. One ball going down. Nope. Safe. Thanks a lot, Chris McCreary. Happy birthday, POV Pool. That's right. I'm still a toddler. I just turned 1. And I think I streamed about 25 or 30 events. It's been a busy year. I'm still losing my shirt. So if you guys want to send POV a donation, donations are greatly appreciated, and I will still send you out a Kamui voucher if you donate $25 or more to POV Pool. I'll send you a voucher for a Kamui tip. There you go. Make a ball. And if you can only afford $5, hell, I'll take that. I'll take it too. If one person donated $1, no, if everyone that watched my stream donated $1, boy, would I have a show to give you. I tell you. In fact, my YouTube channel has received over 250,000 views. And I gotta tell you, if I had $1 for every person that donated, for every person that saw me on YouTube, I wouldn't just take the money and run. I'd put a lot of it back into POV Pool, and I would make things 10 times better than they are now. 20 times better. 50 times better. We'd have like cute rack girls. Picture in picture, 5-camera setup. Salsa music, all kinds of good stuff. You'd be, you know what? You'd be seeing up the frickin' pool players' nostrils if I had $250,000. You'd know what they had for breakfast. Actually, you know what else I'd have? I'd have a camera outside where everybody goes out and smokes, and where they complain about their last match after they lose. Man, I couldn't make a ball. You know, all that barking that they do after the match. I'd have clips of that stuff happening too. Anyway, back to our story. If you can handle it, make a donation to POV Pool. We really appreciate it. A lot of this work I do for free. And usually when I do get paid, it's never even near enough. A lot of back and forth in this match. I think both these players are tired. and just a lot of jockeying back and forth. So talk amongst yourselves, guys. Enjoy the match while it goes on, and both these guys are players. I mean, both these guys are tired. Luis just looked at me and was like, I'm just done. Well, he missed that by 2-3 diamonds. Luis is probably going to close this rack. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to make it 2-2. Guys, is that 2-2? To him? To you? Okay. I'm mistaken. I guess I missed a game. So 3-2. Alan. Luis just won that game, but it's now 3-2.
Chris R. and Ben T. Table 18. Chris R. and Ben T. Table 18. Raise to 4.
The big deal. Number 2. Why don't you guys kick it for a minute? I'm going to step away for 2 minutes without commentary. I know you guys are all adults here. You can talk amongst yourselves. Hope you're having fun. I'll be right back. Hey, it's my birthday, right?
Okay, it's Tall Steve. I'm back because I'm having more fun commentating than playing pool. I have no idea the score of this match. Luis is looking disinterested. I don't know who this other guy is. I've seen him around. I haven't ever played him. He looks like he plays decent, so might have a good match here. They have a rule that you owe money if you concede a match. Not in this. I've seen some tournaments where if you concede a match, or if you concede a game, like concede a ball, that you lose the next game. Well, it doesn't ever seem like that's enforced. You guys, I don't think are talking about this tournament. Oh, the Tony Drago, yeah. Yeah, on those tours, conceding a match is frowned upon because it opens the question to who's splitting what, or who's backing who, or who bet on who, or all those kind of questions. I just did the opposite. I won a match and let my opponent go through because I don't feel like playing pool right now. Let's see. This is a loser's bracket match, so we've got a hot seat match that's coming up. And I think we'll have another loser's bracket match after this, I think. I'm not sure. I was away playing my match. Well, we've got Wayne against Bo in the hot seat match, and that'll be coming up maybe after this one. Well, whatever the guy got fined in the Tony Drago incident probably wasn't as bad as what the San Antonio Spurs just had to pay for leaving a few players home when they went to Miami. It was a $250,000 fine for them.
Dario and Jose, table 17. Dario and Jose, table 17. Ready to board?
All right, Louis should be able to handle this. This looks pretty hard to screw up. You know, I gotta say that that's just the direct result of using a jacked up long bridge with English. I mean, that's just, you know, you can't be that careless on this table. You know, you hit the ball with stun jacked up like that, or, you know, but jacked up in English with the ball on the rail, it's just unwise. Well, you know, I mean, these guys could obviously be playing better, but this table, you know, this table's real tough. Even for a really good player, I mean, really strong player, this table's tough. Bustamante called it the hardest table he's ever played on. So when you get guys like this that are, you know, decent players, but certainly not super strong, I mean, they can struggle. I mean, these guys both can run racks out on normal tables. On this one, probably not going to see it. Yeah. These pockets are probably around 3 7/8. They're a little bit under 4. I don't know if they're all the way down to 3 3/4. But they play tough too. They're kind of, you know, the table plays sticky, so you'll see a lot of balls hitting the pockets that rattle. So they play even tighter than the size. If you're hitting a ball into the pocket with any speed. Yeah, tight pockets will improve your game if you're playing on them a lot. My table at home is 4-inch pockets. I think the trend in pool is to go to tighter pockets. Now, most of the pro tournaments are played on 4.5-inch pockets, and especially if it's new felt, they play even easier than that. But there's been a trend around here. Ernesto Dominguez has done a lot of these tables, and you know, he's been tightening up everything. So you see a lot of tables here, 4 1/4, some 4. Not too many under 4 like this one, but 4 to 4 1/4 is pretty popular in Southern California. Yeah, you can still cheat these pockets some, but you know, obviously there's a lot less margin of error there. Yeah, honestly, I'd like to see all the pro tournaments go to a 4-inch pocket. I think that you know, for good players, 4-inch pockets are fine. I mean, if you're playing well, you can run out tables. You may not be stringing 6-packs so often, but you know, I think it makes the game more interesting. There's more strategy. And I think it definitely favors the better players, so it's going to bring the cream to the top. When you play on bigger pockets, you know, you can lose to a lot of people that don't play as good as you do. Let's see. Bacon 5 said 3.5 is perfect for one pocket. Well, you know, one pocket certainly handles smaller pockets better than rotation games. And rotation games handle it better in straight pool. It's pretty brutal playing straight pool on a 4-inch pocket table. I mean, if you can run 50 balls on a 4-inch pocket table, you play pretty good. I tell you, I've watched the Filipinos in here, Efren and Bustamante, Alcano, Pagalayan. I've watched them playing rotation on these tables, and it's amazing. I mean, those guys run out rotation on these tables.
Amir says he's ready.
All right, we've got a break here. Break into action. So I hope everybody's enjoying the stream. We've got this New World tournament, and you know, it's a nice tournament. First place is 1,000, so it's always fun to watch people play for a little more. And then we also have the first Sunday going, so we're going to have the stream going into the wee hours. Now, speaking of rotation, Santos is on the table next to this. He's practicing playing rotation. And that table is just like this one. Under 4-inch pockets. Okay, that was kind of the raw deal there. All right, who thinks Luis is going to run out this rack? Yeah, not me either. Virtual Pool 5. Well, let's get the online for Virtual Pool 4 out the door. That should be coming in 2013. And that's going to be really exciting. We've got a online environment set up for events. It's basically an event-oriented social network. We're going to have tournaments, ladders, leagues. It's got a whole system for friends, messaging, calendar, posting shots, recorded matches, stats, rankings, so it's going to be really exciting. So all the gamers can beat up on me. Well, Bacon 5, we've got some people playing Virtual Pool that are pretty darn good players. They may beat up in you in real life too. Matter of fact, one of our testers on Virtual Pool has a 147 run, so I'm sure that all you snooker players out there know how tough that is. So obviously the guy plays pretty good. That was almost a really good play. Just didn't quite get behind there. I'm not sure what Luis was doing there. This guy looks pretty nervous. Well, that was right in the heart. Let's see how he handles this. I think he's going to have to break out this 7 ball sometime. Here's an opportunity to do it. Just got to make sure that he catches this right where he gets back out for the 6. That'll work. Okay, this is a little touchy with this 9 ball here. That was a very smart play. That was how you needed to hit that ball. Nice and firm, keep the speed on the cue ball, hit it with a little English. And that is the end of that match. All right, it's got probably going to be a couple minutes. I'm not sure what's coming up next. I'm not sure if we're having another losers bracket match or the hot seat match. I see what looks to be the other loser bracket match going on another table, which means the winner of this match will play the winner of that match. And I would expect we're probably going to see the hot seat match now.
Joey, on table 8, second call, 5
This booth isn't that little. Maybe a little cramped in here for me, but I'm used to fitting in tight spaces. I drive a Mini Cooper. Actually, my Mini Cooper has a lot of room. Has more room than my Lexus, so if you're tall and you like small cars, a Mini's the way to go. All right, we do have the hot seat match coming up, and it's going to be a good one. We've got Wayne and Bo, and both fine players. Bo is telling me he's going to have to give Wayne 2 games, which I think is a little unfair. I think the spot should be 1, but you know, that's just the way this handicap stuff goes.